Hello everyone and welcome to Gierok Farms. We have a special little video for you guys, a bit of a tangent from our normal videos. Mason is doing some carpentry work here. Well, this was kind of a part-time job of yours, and now it's a little bit of a hobby with this deal here. So
last summer I worked a carpentry job all summer, and then whenever we had haying or chopping, I would come home work on that. But just carpentry kind of part-time. But I learned a few things here or there. Now that I got some skill with it, and we got this sawmill. Dad said, well, we got a bunch of boards, just kind of go silly with it. And I thought, well, I want a nice hunting shack like all the big shots have. So I'm like, well, why buy one? Because that's pretty pricey. I'm just gonna make one, and I can build it to my needs and wants. I've been working on this the past 3-4 days already, but progress has been going pretty quick. Having a couple of buddies here and there come out and pound a few nails with me.
I kind of envy this. I wish I knew more about framing up a building, but it looks like everything's really coming together nice and it's really sturdy. Was there any changes you wish you would have made when it came to framing this out initially, or are you happy with it so far?
It's been great so far. I wish, now that I'm starting to near the end, I'm starting to get pretty low on choices of lumber that I want to use, I guess. This wall is taller than what I got for boards, so I'm probably going to have to run an extra set of bracing across. This technically isn't the correct way, or way some people would do it. Normally you have a board here and a board here, but yeah, I'm going to have to run another one of these. And there'll be a spacing there, just another spot for water to get in, but I ain't living in this. I ain't sleeping in it. I don't have to worry about the woman yelling at me for the way it looks. It's just gonna be me, sitting in probably a lazy boy hunting deer.
Yeah, and it's nothing a beat a caulk can't fix anyways. And as for keeping water out, you're doing something a little different and unique when it comes to your boards and where they're lapping.
So driving down the highway, we got a lot of Amish folk that live around here, and they build a lot of little hunting shacks like these to sell. But just looking online and looking at what they have, just driving by, seems like they use normal boards like this, and then they'll run a little strip to keep the water out of the gap. So up here, water would be able to get through there and probably penetrate pretty easily, but running these strips will keep a lot more of the water out.
You're not going to insulate this, but you do have the opportunity to insulate it one day if you wanted to.
I figured for the few hours of hunting that I'm going to be doing, a little buddy heater and course correct ventilation, you're going to be just fine. Even if you have the window cracked, I plan on putting some vents up above, so then I don't, Yeah, if I really wanted to, I could put insulation in this, but I don't plan on putting any sheeting or any of this. I plan on just keeping the framed look. Who else is going to be in here other than me?
Yeah, and it'll keep it lighter for moving it around with the skid steer or a wagon or whatever we end up doing. And as you can see with the two of us in here, I'm not a small guy. Mason's, a medium-sized guy. There's plenty of room in here.
I built it definitely so then you could hunt with two people. With youth hunting, you always got to have a second person. So if you want to bring the woman or your girlfriend with you, you got enough room to shack and sit with them too.
Yeah. And for the right price, it's for sale.
It could very well be for sale if you guys are very interested.
Yeah, send Mason a DM on Instagram.
Yeah,
hit him up.
I'm not gonna ship it though. I can't do that.
So if you guys got any questions about it, leave them down in the comments. Mason can maybe answer them in a future video. And but I'm gonna help him here. We're gonna quit chit-chatting, and hopefully I help speed him up instead of getting in his way.
Where do you want it? Between the beam and the 2x4. Come to the side of the window. is like to grab yourself a little scrap. Shouldn't sharpen my pencil. So normally in construction, at least, this is what my boss taught me. When you're measuring things out, like you'd think, oh, I'll measure from here to here, and then from here to here, but normally you'll get all out of whack and then nothing will line up. You always want to get your measurements starting from the same starting point each time.
Yep.
So like here I got, what, 39 3/4, up to 64 3/4. You always want to measure from the same spot.
That makes a lot of sense. That's a good pro tip. Pro tip of the day right there.
Next time you're building something, don't measure from like 3 or 4 different spots. So try to measure off the same spot if you could.
Makes a lot of sense.
I'm going to use the circular saw first.
Like a glove. There you go. First try and everything. No issues at all. So, I gotta get out of here. Mason's probably gonna keep working here fairly late into the evening. How many more hours do you think you got till you're done with this project?
Hopefully just a few, honestly. Still gotta throw all these stickers on. I really wanna call 'em. I think I'm gonna extend the roof out so then this stuff doesn't get as wet when it rains.
I think other than the roof, your big stuff is done. Then it's kind of the small, tedious stuff that's left. And that's up to you how tedious you want to get with something like this.
Yeah, this whole build's been really tedious, especially since I've had to hammer everything in because we don't got a nice air nailer.
Yeah. Maybe next Christmas, huh? Get an air nailer.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Anyways, we're going to end off the video there. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave plenty of comments about Mason's build here. Heck of a carpenter. I don't think I messed it up too bad for him, the couple nails I put in.
Oh, it looks all right.
Yeah.
A little buff.
Yeah, I think it'll work for a project like this. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.